What's up, everybody? It's time for another round of NBA Total Chaos. I'm your host, Allie Burns from Picks Parlays, and our official sponsor, Caesars Sportsbook, wants to welcome the state of Illinois. You guys have gone live. You can now bet on apps, and if you're looking for an app to bet on, Caesars Sportsbook is a really, really good one. They've got a great promo for you. There's a promo link in the description of this video. It's first bet insurance up to $1,100. That means whatever your first bet is, up to $1,100. If it loses, they'll credit that back to your account so you can make a new bet. Find the link in the description or just go to the Caesars app and use the promo code MORNINGCZR. There it is right there for you. Get that first bet insurance. It's a great month to have some extra cash in your pocket. Let me tell you what. So with me today, I've got three contenders. I've got Dre Richardson, B. Kaepernick. You're 17, 8, and 2 for the month. How you feeling today, Dre?
Feeling good. It's a pretty sketchy slate, but I'm ready to get into it.
Sometimes it just goes that way. Tim Earl, my friend, you are 26 and 34 for the month. How are you doing, friend?
I'm doing good. I got some ground to make up, a little bit of a rough start to the year, but hey, plenty of time to get some 5-0s under my belt and get myself back over 500.
Well, last week you were 4-1, so it
Yes.
looks like you've taken a turn here. So good luck to you. Let's get that party started again. And Nick Parsons from the Insiders Room, 19, 17, and 1 for the year. How you doing today?
Not bad, but I think I went 0-3 last week on this one, so I definitely need a rebound here today for sure. I need a 5-0 as well.
You need that 5-0. Dre, you were 2-1 last week. So Dre was 2-1, Tim 4-1, and Nick 0-3. So we got some work to do, gentlemen. We're going to go over 5 NBA games that happen on Friday, March the 11th. And these 3 are going to tell me if they go over or under the total. Remember, we do film this show on Thursday for Friday, so lines are subject to change. Just keep that in mind and use your best judgment. We're going to start this off with the Knicks at the Grizzlies, 231. Dre, you're the champ. You go first. What do you got here?
All right, so this last meeting, they were at 228. So it's close to the current total. The Knicks are 5 games out from the playoffs, but they aren't giving up on the season yet. Memphis is not playing defense well at home. What sold me on this over that I'm going to choose is because the Grizzlies are putting up big team totals at home. They're averaging 125 points in the last 5 home games. All I need is New York to put up 105. And they haven't scored less than 100 since January. So give me the over.
All right. Tim Earl, what do you think about this one?
Yeah, I'm on the over as well. This is another one of those spots. Grizzlies are going to be a high-scoring team. That we already know. They've been a high-flying team all year. And the Knicks, that were a big under team earlier on in the year, have really picked it up. They've gone over in 7 out of their last 10 games. They've been scoring above 100 points every single day pretty much since January, as Dre mentioned, and they've had some higher scoring games. I know last game they went under. That's because they played really good defense against Dallas, but they've had a couple of higher scoring games, the 246 game against Sacramento, and you got a 129 game versus Phoenix earlier. So you've got a couple of higher scoring games between the Knicks and Memphis. So I like the over in this one as well.
Nick Parsons, are we making it a hat trick? Do you agree or disagree?
I'm getting in the car with these two. I mean, the Knicks, they're quietly playing their best basketball of the season, which isn't saying too much. But yeah, they've won 3 straight. Memphis has been trading good games with bad ones of late, but it's coming off a 132-111 win over New Orleans. So yeah, I just think the Knicks are playing their best basketball of the season. And I think this will be a higher scoring, faster paced game as well. I'm going over.
Okay, so we all agree right out of the gate. Remember when they agree, I know, right? We're all getting along so well right now. When they agree, those tend to be the best bets on the show. Hornets are at the Pelicans, 229.5. Tim Earl, take it away.
We're going to go over. This Hornets team is one of the higher scoring teams in the league. We've kind of tagged on them a little bit. They're still number 4, averaging about 114 points a game. And New Orleans, ever since getting CJ McCollum, has been a very high scoring team as well. I feel like this is going to be one of those back and forth, 123 to 120 type games. This one's going over the 229.5.
I love those kind of games. Nick Parsons, what do you think?
I agree as well. The Hornets, they're coming off 2 straight losses. They lost 132-121 to Brooklyn, and then they lost 115-101 to Boston. So obviously Charlotte's going to be extra motivated here to break this 2-game slide. They don't really have any defense. As Tim pointed out there, they have the 4th best offense in the league, just over 114 points per game. The Pelicans have looked great since that CJ McCollum trade, but they've lost 3 straight, so they're going to be motivated too as well. So, yeah, 2 motivated teams. This one's going over.
Beautiful. Dre Richardson, what's your look?
I'm actually going to go under on this game, and it is a weird under because of the high-scoring offenses. The problem that I have is that there's no McCollum tomorrow or Brandon Ingram. They have been confirmed out. So I don't have any faith in this Pelicans offense to put up anything. And I do expect the Hornets to do a lot better on defense, as they've been pretty bad in a lot of high-scoring matchups lately. So I feel like they're going to be able to up their game this time and try to beat a Pelicans team that is going to the playoffs possibly, but it's best to win now when they don't have their players. So it should be a tight. I'm going under.
All right, under we go. Bold prediction, it's going to be 129-0. Dre says they're not putting up anything. Nothing out of these guys. All right, Jazz are at the Spurs. It's 230.5. Nick Parsons, take it away.
Yeah, Utah's been trading decent games with poor ones over the last couple of weeks. They've seen the total go under the number in 4 straight. And San Antonio, it's been consistently inconsistent all season. They've seen this total go under in 4 of their last 5 and in 2 straight. So I'm going to be contrarian here. I think this number is just a little bit too low now. Once again, these are 2 motivated teams. So I think this one's going over.
Is it Tim next? It's going to be. What's up, Tim? What do you got on this? It was Dre, but you go ahead. You're already here.
All good. I get to throw hands now. I don't have to agree. I'm going over. Under. I'm going under. These 2 teams have just Jazz have been very defensive. I know they are facing like Oklahoma City and Portland, and they haven't really done all that well against those teams, but 4 straight have gone under. This Utah team has been a heavy under team all year. They're healthy. So Rudy Gobert, one of the best defenders in the league, is going to still be going good. And San Antonio, they're consistently inconsistent, but they're not scoring all that high. So I'm going to go under in this one.
Okay, Dre, what's your take on this one?
I'm with Tim on this one. I think it's going to go under. I don't see the Spurs scoring much in this game. I have them ranked as a bottom 10 defense. They're currently not in position to make the playoffs, given the teams ahead of them in the standings. I do see the Spurs doing well on defense to prevent a blowout, similar to what OKC did versus the Jazz 3 games ago. So give me the under.
Okay, I'm giving it to you. It's all yours. No problem. I wrote Tim twice. Raptors are at the Suns. It is 221. And Dre, there we go. Sorry, it's my OCD. I have to fix things. What do you want from me? Let's go with Tim first. What do you say?
We're going to go under. This Toronto team has just not been performing all that well since the All-Star break in general. Every single game in March, so 5 games in March so far, all 5 of them have gone under. And it's mostly because Toronto scoring 96, 97, 106. They're not scoring all that much. And in a total of 221, I could see this game being 111 to 100 and staying under. So I'm gonna go under, and I still think Toronto is going to continue to struggle. So I'd probably lean Phoenix as well.
Okay, got a little side action there for you, Dre. What are you thinking on this one?
I'm gonna have to disagree. I'm going to go over on this game. Raptors and Suns pride themselves on good defense, but I can see this game getting a little higher than the total, because the Suns aren't going to want to slow this pace down, because the Raptors have a bigger size in the paint. So I feel like it'll be a faster paced game, and the return of Van Fleet should help the Raptors if this becomes a shootout. So I'm giving it over.
All right, it's all yours. Nick Parsons, finish us off.
Yeah, Toronto's off that 119-114 win over San Antonio, and I think it can keep the offensive momentum rolling there again as well. And as for Phoenix, it returns home off a 2-1 road trip. It beat Miami 111-90 in its last game. But the Suns, they still average 113.7 points per game. That's 6th overall. And so I just think this non-conference game will be faster paced. less defense, less intense defensively, and so I'm going over.
All right. And remember, Tim likes the Suns on the side minus the 6. Wizards are at the Lakers 228 on this one. I'm off my thing now.
That's
I'm
me.
sorry. Dre, go ahead.
Dre.
I'm out of my rhythm.
I'm gonna go with the under in this game. The Wizards heavily trend towards the under in their away games as of late. Both teams are lowly ranked offenses for me as well. Yes, the Lakers let the Rockets score 120 points before overtime yesterday, but they play better defense at home. And this could be a look-ahead spot because they play the Suns on Sunday. It's also a factor to me whenever two teams have mediocre bench players. So give me the under.
Under we go. Nick Parsons, what's your take?
Yeah, I mean, this would have been an interesting matchup in the first week of the season, but it's a pretty horrible one now. I mean, with Kyle Kuzma storylines, but I mean, who's going to be even playing for the Lakers? Do we even know if LeBron James is going to be playing? I mean, they just coming off that epic collapse in overtime there against Houston. Where's the motivation coming from? It does look like they're almost throwing up the mental white flag here. So yeah, I don't see a lot of offense. I think this is going to be a sloppy game. I'm going under.
Under. All right, here we go. And Tim Earl, last one for the round. What do you got for me?
Yeah, I was looking it up. LeBron should be playing tomorrow, but I'm still going under. This Washington team has been a very good defensive team. Very, very different from what they looked like last year when they were constantly going overs and you couldn't get totals high enough for these Wizards games. And now they're in the 228 range, and I've even seen some in 210s area for some of these Wizards games, and they've been going under. Lakers are not a good scoring team right now. Still no AD. Russell Westbrook has been awful this year. They completely
don't call him that. It's his family name.
Oh,
It hurts his feelings.
We gotta take it easy.
Him and LeBum. I don't care. I don't like this Lakers team. Fading them is a full-time job. I'll probably have money on the Wizards as well. Under in this game.
All right, we got it. We got there, guys. Yeah, you know I'm not a Laker fan at all, so I just thought, like, dude, come on, that's part of sports, you know. Like, if you're not doing your job, it's gonna ruffle some feathers, especially now with sports betting being so big. People aren't just like losing Laker games; they're losing money on Lakers games, so they're a little bit more serious when you're not showing up to work every day. Westbrook, okay, so there's that.
And
we're gonna do a little, and LeBum, yeah, both of them. Poor AD. I still love Anthony Davis, though. I've loved that kid since college. I always will. But I just wish he wasn't on that mod squad of ridiculousness. Okay, so we're going to do a little recap. I do want to remind everybody again about Caesars Sportsbook. Don't forget to use that promo code when you're getting your new account so you can pick up that first bet insurance of $1,100. And don't forget also, the most important part is like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and drop into the comments if you guys have any over-under thoughts on any of these games. Drop them into the comments. Let us know what you think. Dre Richardson, the champ. How you doing, friend? What do you got going on over at B Kaepernick on Twitter?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter. I post about 3 or 4 picks a day with explained analysis on each one. I'm 54% for the year so far. 55% for the month, 75% in the MLS. Wow. And I had a good day today in Europa League and Premier League. So if you like soccer, give me a follow.
Yes, absolutely. A lot of our Picks and Parlays crew follows you and does really well with your picks. Tim Earl, how's it going over at Earl Sports Bets?
Hopefully we're getting out of this funk that we've been in the past couple of days of college basketball where we couldn't hit a shot if we're throwing a ball into the ocean. But no, hopefully it's been a rough ride, but been looking better today at least. Got a couple of covers, got a couple of overs, but been nailing some college baseball lately. Big slate tomorrow. Hopefully get some good plays there. And MLB's coming. We're good. We're out of it today. I'm so excited.
I'm so
that I believe opening day is the 14th, but we'll probably have some spring training action in terms of bets as well. So we'll see how that goes.
And you definitely want to follow Earl Sports Bets on TikTok. That's where Tim posts his college baseball plays. I've been cashing. I was totally right about Texas State yesterday.
I was about to tell you today. I felt like that was the wrong spot. Like they were playing Texas twice, I felt like if they were going to win, they were going to win at home. I did not think they were going to win in Texas. But then at the end, when the guy just downed the horns toward to the bench, beautiful.
Yeah, I felt like Texas had been on this huge road trip, and Texas State was still part of the road trip. So, like, now you're back home, you take off your shoes, you relax. And Texas State, it was their spot to come and jump on them. All right, good show, though. Good show. Nick Parsons over at the Insiders Room. What have you got going on for the rest of the season in the way of premium plays?
Well, we're doing really good over at the Insiders Room. If you want to check us out, you can go to the front of picksandparlays.net. You can check out the leaderboards and you'll find out all about us right there. But yeah, we're pumped for the baseball season as well. We finished 30 games over the 500 mark last year. So we showed a significant profit. We're definitely looking forward to hammering the books each and every day possible.
I love that. I love it. Follow Nick Parsons at the Insiders Room or find him. I'm looking at picksandparlays.net right now. You were number 2 over the last 7 days. You're number 2 on the hottest cappers list, and you are number 4 over the last 30 days, number 5 for all of 2022. So excellent work out of the Insiders Room. And if you guys are looking to buy premium plays, get over to picksandparlays.net and use this promo code MAX, M-A-X. That's going to save you 20% off all of Nick Parsons under the Insiders Room or Tim Earl under Earl Sports Bets. Save you 20% off whatever you're buying from them. 1 game, 3 games, a week long, month long, whatever it is. All right, so like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and let's get to the recap, all right? Remember, when they agree, those tend to be the money makers on the show. We're starting off with the Knicks and the Grizzlies, 231, and they all take it over the total. Hornets, Pelicans, 229.5. Tim and Nick are going over. Dre has taken this one under. Jazz are at the Spurs, and it's a 230.5. Nick is going over. Tim and Dre are going under. Raptors at the Suns, 221. Tim is over. Nick and Dre are over. Also, Tim likes the Suns -6 in this spot as a play on the side. Wizards 228. We all agree this game is going under. Don't forget, follow Earl Sports Bets on TikTok. And while you're doing that, follow Picks and Parlays on TikTok too. Detroit Lenny does some really funny free pick videos. So definitely get yourself all hooked up. And we will see you next time. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Like I always say, may the best capper win.
Thanks, Ellie.